Can Aljamain Sterling silence his haters, or will it be Petr Yan getting it done? See who fighters are picking in the latest edition of MMA Pros Pick.
Petr Yan has looked really good. That last fight, he looked phenomenal. And he looked like he was turning the tide in that first fight they had. So I'm going to have to go Petr.
I'm leaning towards Yan. I just think, man, he has really good takedown defense, super scary striking, super slick in there, mixes it up well. Hopefully no illegal knees get thrown this time around, and it's, put it together. But Aljamain's tough too. It's going to be a good fight. It's definitely, I think it'll be a lot different than the first one. Obviously, each team making adjustments and everything as well. So it should be a fun one to watch.
I think Petr Yan gets it done. I think Petr Yan was the better fighter the first time they fought. I thought Aljo did a lot better, actually, than I think people give him credit for. I think the fight was a little closer than people are saying. But I think Petr Yan's also got a lot better since that fight, which is kind of scary. I think he's improved. I think he looked a lot better in the Corey Sandhagen fight. And I'm not saying Aljo hasn't. I just feel like he hasn't been fighting. So, you talk about inactivity plus a guy who's beating the best in the division. Yeah, I'm going to go Petr Yan for sure.
I'm going to go Aljamain. I'm going to go Aljamain. But Petr Yan, man, I'm going to go Aljamain, but Petr Yan, he good, man. He real good, man. And for this fight, I hope that he tightened up on anything and everything he needed to tighten up on to get this win, with the striking and the wrestling, and, that he had time to, cause he seemed like he be posting a lot of goofy stuff at times, like he be trolling, but that he took this time and, took it serious, because Petr Yan is coming to win, cause he feels that, it was stolen from him.
Yeah.
And I understand he has every right to feel that way, but he better be coming in ready to scrap, ready to do anything and everything he can to get this win.
That's going to be a tough fight, man. I thought Petr Yan was going to win the first time. Of course, they had their how it ended. I'm going to have to go with my boy Aljamain. I can't let him hear this and me take somebody else. I'm going with Aljamain, man. I think he can do it.
Aljamain had nothing for him the first fight, and then he's a smart guy. Did the smartest thing possible. Wait a minute, you mean to tell me that I can win this title and get paid more money for a rematch by taking this Oscar performance? I can see Peter doing the same thing. I mean, obviously Aljo's going to make some minor adjustments, but it's not going to be enough. He's relying too much on his neck injury to do things and get himself ready. I can see Peter just being exactly the same as the first fight, but going a lot quicker, and Peter putting him away.
Petr Yan.
Yeah? How do you think he gets it done?
KO.
Oh, man. Listen, if I'm Aljo and he's been getting so much, I feel like my man's been getting so much hate and so much negative pushback. When someone is like that, I feel like it can only drive you to just absolutely push 100% in the practice room and fine-tune everything that went wrong that last fight. Honestly, I think it's going to be a back-and-forth brawl, and I think that Aljo can finish that fight.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy-hitting names. You feel the love of the game.